outside the beach on the sidewalk, literally getting a blowjob. I don't freaking scarred me for life. Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to my first podcast ever on my YouTube channel, Dayon Lavetale. Welcome everyone from YouTube. How are you guys doing? How is your day? I hope you're having a really good day. If you're not, I'm here to make your day better. So I hope you guys will enjoy my first podcast ever on my YouTube channel. So let me give you an explanation what this podcast is about. It's about my life experience, things that I learn new. I'm gonna teach you guys things that I'm gonna learn in my life. Things bad happen to me, I will tell you guys stories. Whatever is happening in my life, it's like a reality show, but a sound version of a reality show. How about that? Yo, we've got a reality show. I'm gonna call this It's going to be a series. It's going to be called Teenage Diaries. So welcome everyone to episode 1 of Teenage Diaries. I just remembered that I called it Teenage Diaries, but I forgot to give the introduction with that. Anyways, most of you probably know me from TikTok videos / Musically, which is a trending app right now. It's called TikTok. So it basically was called Musically until someone bought it, a Chinese guy I think bought it and combined it with a Chinese app, and it currently have like over 500 million monthly users, something like that. I really don't know the numbers right now. It probably increased because a lot of celebrities are joining the TikTok app. So I've got currently about 53.5k fans on TikTok. And if you guys coming from TikTok, say hi in the comments, and if you're not coming from TikTok, say hi, I'm from YouTube in the comments down below. I create videos for social media, and generally I post everything on Instagram. Literally, I'm gonna tell you where do I post my videos. So first TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, VK, Facebook, Snapchat, Tumblr, LinkedIn, Medium. Do you see how many apps are there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I post videos to 10 apps. Actually, the last app, Medium, is not a video post, something else. Anyways, I don't think you guys would care about that. So yeah, I post my videos everywhere, and my username is at Dayon Lavetale for every, not username, I mean this is how you found me, like at Dayon Lavetale. So you can find me everywhere with the same freaking thing. And by the way, I forgot to add YouTube. I post videos to YouTube. Dada. I'm speaking on YouTube and I forgot about it. So I discovered the app TikTok when I was really sick. Yeah, I'm jumping right into it. I discovered I was always like wanted to try Musically, because I actually never ever tried Musically. I wanted to always try Musically. Then when I actually like searched for the app Musically, TikTok appeared for me. I didn't understand what's going on. I downloaded it and then did some research and understood that TikTok is basically Musically but remastered, you could call that. But it's now not lip syncing videos. It's more like any type of videos, comedy videos, which I'm doing. Actually, most of my videos are comedy videos. I don't think voice crack. I think I did like 2 lip sync videos at total. I don't know. I don't do lip sync videos. I cannot say the words. I cannot pronounce the word for some reason. So by the way, I got my license in December, which is not too far away. It's like 2 months ago. Driving license, in case you guys are asking what license. Not a gun license, driving license. And I almost crashed the car. I took my father's car and I almost crashed it because it wasn't my fault. I was driving the speed limit, but then suddenly a freaking huge bus, not like the normal buses that's in the street, like a freaking huge freaking bus for workers, construction workers just went in front of me suddenly, and I smashed on the brake literally. So if you guys didn't smash the subscribe button, smash the subscribe button right now. Yep. Shameless plug. Anyways, yeah, what do you call it, I smashed the brakes and the car slid, and you hear the sound. I don't know if that's the sound or not. I hope this doesn't get mimicked. Anyways, you hear the sound, and I was like literally inches away from the bus, like hitting the bus, and I was so pissed. I like hit the horn really hard. I don't know why. It was like, it's really, you get pissed really fast while driving a car. I don't know why. I like, actually, to be honest with you guys, I'm not gonna lie, this series should be on, I should be honest in everything I say in this series. Sometimes I wish someone makes, like, I wish someone makes a mistake just to have an excuse to use the horn. I don't know, I love using the horn, so that's why I'm waiting for someone to make a mistake in front of me so I can use the horn and beep to him. I don't know why. I know it's so stupid, but I feel like I love using the horn, to be honest. I wanna have one day like a huge car, a truck, or the G-Wagon 4x4 squared bus, and I have a truck horn on it. Oh, that would be so nice. Someone does a mistake and you press the truck horn. That would be the best thing you will ever hear in your whole life. You're gonna scare the shit out of the person in front of you. So, speaking about that, yeah. By the way, yeah, I remembered now. One of the times I actually pressed the horn, the guy stopped the car. I don't know, he got scared suddenly. He panicked and he stopped the car in the middle of the road. I don't know why, but that's, I think I got him panicked, but he was on fault, but he was the one who, like, wrong, he did something wrong, but I felt bad for him for like scaring him, suddenly pressing the horn and making him stop in the middle of the road. Like, every car is moving and he suddenly stopped because he got scared. I felt bad for it, to be honest, but it happened, things happen. So yeah, by the way, I wanted to speak about a story about my final exam last semester. My final exam last semester was a horrible, literally horrible experience. You know why? Because I had 4 final exams last semester. So 2 of them, I made 3 final exams, 3 final exams last semester. So one of them went well. I'm not talking about the exam, I'm talking about the night before the exam, what actually happened the night before the exam. So one of the night, let's speak about our first final exam. So I was like, I'm gonna study later. I kept saying I'm gonna study, because I had a holiday before the final exams, like a study break for 2 weeks or 1 week. 1 week, yeah, 1 week. I had a study break for 1 week. We're supposed to be studying, but I didn't study, obviously. I didn't give a fuck, to be honest. I didn't study anything. So I was like, tomorrow till the day, the day before the exam. The day before the exam, I kept saying later, I'll study after an hour, till it become 9 p.m. 9 p.m, people here at the compound decided to play football. So I was like, fuck it. Fuck the exam, I'm gonna go play football. I'm gonna study tomorrow first thing in the, like, either after I come back or tomorrow first thing in the morning. So I actually went to play football, and guess what happened? I freaking fell on my freaking hand. Oh god, nothing happened that night. I just fell on my hand. I didn't feel anything. I continued playing football. I slept after finishing playing football. I slept and I woke up early, like after 1 hour and a half, to start studying for the final exam. Guess what? I woke up with the most terrible pain in my hand. I couldn't move my arms, my wrist was locked, and it was a lot of pain. And I was like, fuck. I couldn't study for the exam. it was a fucked up situation because I fucked myself up. I don't know why did I play football. I actually posted it on Twitter. What happened? I posted a poll on Twitter. I was like, do I play football or study for the exam? No one answered, so I played football. And then I posted the consequences of playing football. My hands was wrapped. I went to the doctor obviously after the final exam. I think, I don't remember if I did well or not. I got the marks out. The results are out, by the way. This happened like a couple of, like 1 month ago something. But never got the chance to do a podcast about it because I just started my YouTube channel. Anyways, I was saying my hand got wrapped. My right hand got wrapped. And yo, that what sucks. I write with my right hand, like literally. And I couldn't move my right hand. And I had to write a 3 hours exam. Imagine that. Your right hand is in a lot of pain and I had to write with the pencil and it was freaking horrible. That's what was my consequence of playing football and saying fuck it, I'm not gonna study. Anyways, sometimes shit happens like this. So we go to the next final exam and guess what happens? I said I'm gonna study the next day. I was like, I didn't care, to be honest. I didn't think the exam, to be honest, there's not a lot to study for. So I was like, I can study 1 hour before the exam, 2 hours before the exam. And not 1 hour, I mean like 4 hours before the exam, actually, to be honest. Like 4 hours, 5 hours before the exam, I can wake up and start studying. It's not something complicated. You have to study like a couple of days before. Anyways, so at night, the day before the exam, the night before the exam, I really wanted boiled eggs. I was craving boiled eggs for some reason. So I was like, I didn't know, to be honest, I didn't know how to boil an egg. So I searched on YouTube how to boil an egg, and every freaking result was how to boil an egg in a microwave. I was like, what the fuck? I had a microwave, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna put it in microwave, as they say. I boiled the egg. It looked fine. I took the egg out of the microwave. I started peeling the egg. Okay? Guess what happens? The egg literally exploded. Exploded in my freaking hand. And that did not go well. Because you know why? It burnt. Literally, with a little meaning, I don't know, first degree burn or second degree. I actually didn't check out. I was like, it was like burning as fuck. My two fingers, my two left fingers, two fingers on my left hand, they were burning. They were in a lot of pain. I couldn't sleep that night. I stayed like almost all night, and then when I slept, and I'm supposed to wake up early to study for the exam at the same time, okay? Remember that. I woke up, it was in a lot of pain, it was swollen in a weird way, and it looked disgusting, to be honest. But thank God my fingers look good now. they became normal. And in the exam I couldn't focus much because of the pain. That's the second exam. Let's speak about the third exam. I don't know, shit happens. You gotta go through it. Ignore the bad days. You continue. That's what you get for not studying the same day of the exam. I mean the days, like couple of days before the exam. So the third final exam, what happens? Thank God, nothing happens. But I decided to study the same day of the exam. I was like, I did it twice, why not do it for the third final exam? Guess what shit happens? I didn't wake up. I woke up so late. I woke up 1 hour before the exam. And remember, in this 1 hour, I have to eat breakfast. I have to dress, like wear clothes, and still I have to take public transport to do the exam, to go to the exam. So imagine in 1 hour what I did. I studied a revision sheet he left online, and I said fuck the whole subject, I'm not gonna study a single chapter. It was a 6 chapter exam. imagine 6 chapters and I studied only the revision sheet and say fuck it. I know I'm cursing a lot, by the way, in this teenage series. That's why I called it teenage series. So if you're not liking me cursing, so fuck you. I'm kidding. I say love you guys, but I'm gonna curse. This is an adult. If you're 18 plus or 16 plus, you can listen to this. If you're under this, well, I can't stop you from listening, but you're gonna hear me cursing. I hope you don't hate me for that. Anyways, as I was saying, I studied the revision sheet and went to the exam. And guess what mark did I get in that exam? I got 93 out of 100. Freaking 93 out of 100. I don't know how did I do it, but I freaking did it. You know why? Because the teacher got the same the same questions as the revision sheet. I got so lucky in that exam. I don't know. I never got so lucky that much in an exam. And by the way, speaking about exam, today was not my luck. I had a quiz which I actually fucked with the little meaning, fucked up. I was the funniest shit that happened. Okay, I already know that I'm not sure of my answers. I know I messed up. I had the first 2 questions, I was maybe they are correct. The last 2 questions, I was 100% sure they are wrong. Okay, so I was walking out of the exam. I found the teacher correcting my exam paper. He was crossing the first 2 questions as they are wrong, so I probably got 0 in the quiz. So good luck to me. I hope that wasn't my paper, but I'm sure that was my paper because I remember my handwriting. So yeah, that gave me a lot of hope, as you can imagine. By the way, I'm being sarcastic. That fucked me up really bad the whole day. I was like, God damn it, what did I do to myself? The subject is coding. Coding is, you will never understand it unless you're some kid genius or you're self-taught in coding. Other than that, don't do coding, kids. I absolutely hate coding. I don't know why am I taking coding, but I'm forced into it kind of. Yeah, well, my experiences with quizzes and exams until now, they freaking suck. I don't know why. Anyways, by the way, yeah, I want to speak about something because I don't want to leave you guys listening to the podcast only to stupid shit that happens to me in my life. I want to teach you something. In every podcast, I want to make you learn something. Okay. Okay, no, I'm serious about this because I want to make the podcast a funny stories with something to learn from. So I want to teach you something that I actually learned that not in a million years someone probably would teach you. So I'd be the first one to teach you. The first 8 minutes of the day, the first 8 minutes once you wake up, you determine how happy you are, your attitude, how good of a day will you have. So basically, in the first 8 minutes, find something to be grateful for. Find for even the smallest thing. If someone gave you a pen that you really liked, say I'm grateful for that pen. Say I am grateful for whatever, even the smallest thing you have, be grateful for. I'm not talking about size, I'm talking something. Be grateful for be grateful for anything you have. Trust me, it will make your day better and you'll be a little bit more humble. That's something that I started doing, and I actually it makes me feel better about my life. To be honest, that's something you guys have to do, because a lot of my days get really bad. There's a lot of days that get really bad. I used to be sad always, but this new way actually kind of make me a happier person, to be honest. That's why if this makes you, if it works with you, I'm really happy that I taught you this. If it didn't work with you, I will find something else. But In my next podcast, I think, yeah, my next I cannot say podcast. In my next podcast, I'm gonna speak about something really, really important. So tune in that. I'm gonna teach you about the I ams. The I ams are really very important. Something extremely important. I've been doing it for a couple of days now, and I'm not even kidding. Like in a few days, it actually affects you in a lot of ways. It changes you in a lot of ways. So I'm gonna teach you that, like, if you want to do something in your life, you have a dream or something, you want to achieve it, I bet like 100% this will work for anyone. But I'm gonna teach you that in the next podcast, because this podcast is about something it's not gonna be about it, to be honest. So by the way, I'm gonna talk about TV series that I've been watching and kind of making me want to make more podcasts. It's called God Friended Me. I love that freaking TV series. It's so freaking nice. The TV series, you guys have to watch it. It's one of the best, to be honest. It's not kind of action or something adventurous or something. It's like a chill series. I kind of like it. And the main character of the TV series, also does a podcast. So he kind of make me love doing the podcast thing. So that's one of the reasons I'm doing a podcast. And by the way, I'm gonna apologize because I just realized that this podcast will be released maybe later tomorrow, a little bit late. I mean, not tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna release this tomorrow, which is today for you. Tomorrow, today. Okay, we're gonna confuse you with the days. Anyways, never mind that. I don't know what time will I release this. Anyways, and by the way, yeah, I remember I watched I want to guys ask you, I want you guys to comment down below the TV series you guys watch or animes. I love animes. Naruto, my favorite. Naruto will always be my favorite. I don't mind, guys, if you guys tell me to watch a TV series or anime, I will actually go watch it. So comment down below whatever you want to say. I don't mind anything. I give you the full freedom of choice to criticize me, to tell me if your podcast is... If you guys told me my podcast is bad, at least give me an advice how to make it a better podcast. Don't say my podcast is bad and don't give me an advice. Give me an advice, freaking advice. So yeah, there's a movie I want you guys to watch, Split movie. Well, it actually depends on your age. I don't know, maybe it will scare you. I don't know. If you're under 16, maybe it will scare you. I don't know, it's not a horror movie, to be honest, but I don't know if it would scare anyone. It didn't scare me at all because it's not a horror movie, but I love the movie. It's really nice story, Split. It's about a guy with 23 identities. You know how people are bipolar, like have two identities in them? That guy is like 23 polar. I don't know how to say it. He's got 23 identities inside of him, and it's so freaking messed up and funny at the same time. You guys gotta watch the movie, to be honest, because it's a series of movies. The first one is Breakdown, I think it's called, and the second one is Split, and the third one is Glass, which was in the cinema like a couple of weeks ago, maybe still in the cinema. I watched actually Glass, and I actually enjoyed it, because the ending of Glass, the movie Glass, no freaking way. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but you gotta watch it. You have to watch it. It's one of the best things you'll ever watch. And Bird Box. What's up with Bird Box? Yo, Bird Box got a lot of attention, to be honest. Bird Box. It was kind of, to be honest, okay. As I said, this podcast has to be based on honesty, and I cannot lie. Bird Box, after a couple of days, I watched it, and like 2 days later, I was thinking about it, and then I fell asleep, and it put me in a nightmare. I fell in a nightmare of my childhood, like, do you know, what do you call it? My childhood fear. Something that I feared until now, actually fear, but a little bit now, less now, but it's a childhood fear. Like, imagine have a nightmare of your childhood fear. So I'm gonna tell you, my childhood fear is zombies. I actually get scared from zombies when I was a kid, and I used to have a lot of nightmares about them, and it fucking sucks. I literally woke up from that nightmare and I was like scared, really shitting myself, really scared. Like, I hate nightmares about zombies. In general, even movies about zombies, I don't like it because they scare me kind of. I'm gonna be honest with you, it kind of scared me. So Bird Box have a kind of zombie, to be honest, like a kind of zombie background or something, apocalypse. Yeah, this shit scares me, that's why. But yeah, that was something that I will never forget. And by the way, now I'm gonna speak about something that is very 18 plus. Like, please, if you're under 18 plus, skip the next 5 minutes. Please, for God's sake, for next 5 minutes, skip it. Because you're not gonna like to hear what I'm about to say. So I woke up 4 a.m. I went for a run. I don't know, I decided suddenly to start running at 4 a.m. So I went for the first day ever to start running at 4 a.m. I ran around the neighborhood a little bit, and then I went, there's an actually beach near us, near where I live, so I went running there. So what I expected, that no one will be there. I'd never in my whole life, in a million years, would expect to see what I saw. Someone giving a blowjob, straight, literally a blowjob, in front, like literally sitting, not inside the beach on the sand, no, outside the beach, on the sidewalk, literally getting a blowjob. I don't freaking scarred me for life. I was like, the whole freaking day I couldn't stop thinking about it. Like, it was the image was stuck in my head, like it actually sucked. I was like, God damn it, why did I freaking run at this time? I'm never running at this time again. Which is actually, I did run at this time again, but I think I ran at 5 a.m. and I saw two people that I had a suspicion about. But I was like, maybe if I came half an hour earlier, I would have seen something that scarred me again. Seriously, on the freaking beach, I wanna freaking run, not to see people giving blowjobs to each other. Freaking, what the fuck was that? I don't get it. We're down now to about almost 30 minutes in this series. And I'm thinking to make this podcast 30 minutes. That will be an appropriate time, I think. So let's make this first podcast 30 minutes. That's probably an appropriate time for it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. And I hope you don't hate me for cursing and speaking about a lot of things that you don't... They are not appropriate that much. So I hope you guys, seriously, I'm serious. Any advice to make this podcast better, or video ideas you want me to do, I will do it. Reactions, whatever it is, just tell me. I'm open-minded for anything that you guys want to say to me. All you have to do is express your feelings and your mind in the comments down below. And if you guys didn't check out my last video, go check it out and follow me on all social media. As I said, I am literally, with the literal meaning, I am on all social media. Any social media app, platform you will think about, I am on it, called Dayon Lavetale. Have a good day, everyone. I seriously hope you're going to be happy. Smile a little bit, even if you're having a bad day or you're sad. Trust me, even smiling a little bit will make you happy. And I'm gonna leave your ears now because I've been speaking in your ears for the past 30 minutes. So peace out and bye.
Hold me down, I'll still make